Welcome to Pay Your Friends with me, Cipha Sounds, a.k.a. Mr. Don't Get Gas, Mr. Famous in New York, Mr. Name Dropper. Pay Your Friends is a place for old friends, new friends, and new friends, okay? It's a place where we don't care about followers or likes. We care about human connections. We care about empathy without judgment, jokes without personal attacks. Love without conditions. It's the barbecue, the block party, the wedding reception, the after party. Man, this is where we talk about serious things the silly way. Pay your friends. How have you helped a friend today? Sorry, it was a kind of a rush job today, so my wall is a little scarce. But you see the sides are fire.
It looks good to me.
No, I usually have more stuff. This is a new addition. You like this?
I love it.
This is a Nas lyric from a song called New York State of Mind.
I think I heard of him.
Yeah,
No,
Nas.
He's a rapper?
He is a rapper,
Okay.
indeed. Entrepreneur, rapper, a whole bunch of stuff in between. Snips.
Yes.
Now, no relation to the sneaker store Snipes.
Absolutely not. But
Okay.
everybody seems to call me Snipes.
When you read your name, S-N-I-P-S, I want to say Snipes.
Right.
Yeah, but Snips.
But there's no E. So
There's no E. What is Snips?
So it's actually, my last name is Worsnip.
What's Snips?
Worsnip.
Worsnip.
Yeah.
What is that?
I have no idea. Nobody else in the world has called it.
Wow, I never heard that before.
I have no
fuck.
idea where it's from.
Hi, Rocky. How are you? Yeah, of course you can always walk in. I don't want my studio to ever be like, oh, he's recording, don't come in. Come on in, bust a move. I forgot to get you a seat though.
Am I late? I thought you said
Yeah. Yeah, you're late. Come in the booth. We'll figure it out. Oh shit, there's a booth camera? Oh. Oh, Janice, you might be on it too. All right. So no one has that name, Worsnips.
I've never met another Worsnip. But
Yeah.
basically, that's my last name. So as a kid, my nickname was just Snips.
Yeah,
So
'cause
when I started
Worsnips.
DJing, it just made sense.
Yeah, Worsnips sucks.
And horrible.
But
Horrible
Snips
last name. Snips
good.
is not bad.
All right, so you're a DJ
I am indeed.
from London originally.
Yes.
What part of London you from?
That's a complicated conversation. I was
Okay.
actually born in Bristol, which is a city that's like 2 hours west of London. But I've been in London pretty much like most of my life. I moved around a lot.
Moved around.
Halsden, Streatham, Hackney.
Okay, wait. So start over. What was the first one?
First place I lived in London was Halsden,
Okay, where's that?
northwest London,
Northwest. Is that by the wall? No.
near Wembley.
Near Wembley, okay.
Yes.
Okay, I've been there.
Yes.
Okay, and then you went Stratford.
No, after that I was in West London for a minute. In
West
Greenford.
London. So you live by near the Broadway theaters.
No, that's West End.
That's West.
That's
West End is
that's
different
like
than
the
West
West
London?
End of the city. Like it's
Oh, I thought West End was West London.
I mean, it is basically the city is West End and East End, which
Yeah.
is, the West End is like Carnaby Street and
Yeah.
where the theaters are, and then East.
East End is where EastEnders are.
Well, no, that's
The EastEnders. You never seen that show?
Oh, come on, of course.
Yeah.
of course. But like the east side of the city is like the banking district, like
Yeah.
St. Paul's and
Got it. Financial district.
yeah, pretty much.
Fi-Di,
So
what we call
so
Fi-Di.
the middle of the city is kind of split between.
Oh,
Yeah, the West End and East End.
of Central.
Yeah, but when people say the East End, they're talking about East London. They're talking about Bethnal Green, Hackney.
Okay, but when they say West End,
When they say West End, they're talking about
the west
inner
end
part of the city,
Central.
yeah, where
Okay.
Carnaby Street and
That's
and Piccadilly
confusing.
Circus, whereas
You people are confusing.
West London, we're very confusing. Have you
Yeah.
ever tried to ride the tube? Have you seen the map?
I've done it 2 or 3 times and I
Yeah.
can't.
Nothing
do
we
it.
do makes any sense.
Yeah, I can't do it. So, okay, so go ahead. Yeah.
So yeah,
then after that,
West London, Greenford. Then I lived in South London for years.
South London.
Yes.
Okay. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. If you ain't fucking, you got to go. Bitches don't waste my time. If you ain't something, you got to go. Tell her don't waste my time. South side of that river.
Crept to Conan.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's south side of
they're
that
from,
river.
I want to say they're from like Thornton Heath.
Well, I know they're from
Heath
south
Stratton.
side of that
yeah.
river.
I mean, South London is Brooklyn in a sense. It's the
Yeah.
most populated borough.
Yeah.
Because if you think about London, as you've got like you know, east, west, north, and then all of this is south.
Yeah.
So
South,
it's like half of London is
South
London.
New York and London are very
similar, man.
Very close.
Yeah. Like,
I love walking around London way more than New York. I don't know why. It's the accent.
It's because it's new as well.
Oh, I used to have this little chinita, little Korean girl.
Oh, yeah?
But she had an English accent.
Bro.
And I would do things to her. in my mind.
Listen, you know, outside of America, the rest of the world hate us, right? So my accent means nothing. Wherever I go in the rest of the world,
really?
I can go to Australia, I can go anywhere else in Europe. Being a Brit means nothing. When I came to America,
they love it.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I went from like, I don't know, maybe a modest 6 in London to like an 8.5.
No, you're in pussy paradise with your accent.
I mean, I'm a married.
I'm not saying you can partake in the pussy paradise.
But yes.
But what I'm saying is with that accent,
it's ridiculous.
You are in.
I did not
pussy
realize
paradise.
it had the effect that it has.
Oh yeah.
It's crazy.
Oh yeah. You know what you try to do with that accent? You call for late checkouts in a hotel.
Oh yeah?
Anytime you use an English accent, you call for a late checkout, you get what you want.
Really? It's got me into clubs before.
Of course.
I've definitely gone to clubs where nobody else could get in, the door's shut, and I go and just, you know what, actually, I just flew in. I've been here for 8 years.
When you do that.
Just straight in.
When you do that, I need you to even up the slang.
Right.
The UK terms.
Right.
Be like, sorry, mate, it's a hootenanny. Just trying to get a fucking pile of walla. And they'll be like, oh my God, please come in.
You know what's funny?
Rocky, did you get a seat?
I think I did.
You figuring it out? Rocky's that's my girl Rocky.
How you
She's
doing,
cool
Rocky?
as shit. She'll have some British questions for you.
I'm an open book.
Okay, so what else? So then South London, then Streatham.
Streatham's in South London.
Oh, Streatham. Okay, Streatham is hold on. Streatham is Sneakbow.
Sneakbow's Brixton. Streatham, Dave is from Streatham.
Dave, that's what I was thinking of.
Dave is from Streatham.
Damn it, I'm a fucking idiot. I'm sorry, man.
And then so you know what it is? I never lived anywhere more than like, I think the longest I lived anywhere was in Hackney, which was like for 9 years.
Why? Hackney's the east side.
Moved around a lot.
Hackney's east side.
Hackney's in the east. Yeah.
That's over where Kano is.
Kano is further out than Hackney. Kano is from, I want to say Kano's from like Plaistow.
So Solid.
No, So Solid's south.
So Solid south. That's what I thought. I was checking. I was
Kano's like
testing.
Manor Park.
Why Rocky looks like she's on punishment?
I know there's no lighting in here.
Why you on punishment?
23.
You ain't got no pictures of my face behind you.
We're gonna.
You gotta put a picture of my face.
Screen.
All right.
You know what I love is that all your London references are the rappers you know. That was my life coming to New York.
Yes.
My first time in New York, I'm looking at street signs like, oh shit, this is where such and such is from.
Yeah.
Like I never did the tourist thing.
Right.
I wanted to go to all the neighborhoods that my favorite rappers lived in. So it's so crazy to me that your London references are like, oh, this is where such and
I
such
have
is.
other references too, but
Of
I'm
course,
just trying to.
but like, I think you were the first New Yorker that I knew that was really tapped into London culture.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Why am I, man? I have a fear.
Right.
I have a big fear in life.
Right.
That when I die, God forbid, all this stuff is gonna come out.
Oh yeah, of course it will. That's how it works. That's how it works.
Bro, I've been championing the UK sound
100%.
since 1999.
Yeah.
Hardcore. From garage.
Yeah.
Which is how you guys say garage. How do you say garage now that you live in America?
I still say garage.
You still say garage. And do people know what the fuck you're talking about?
Do you know what? Actually, no, I don't. Because when I think about it, the only time I would use that term now is if I'm playing like old school, like 80s boogie and soul, like Paradise Garage music.
Right.
But because I hear it in the context of when people say the Paradise Garage,
right.
That's how I say it now.
But what about if you wanted to move into a house with a 2-door?
Shit.
What would you say?
Man, you know what? I'm at that real weird tipping point where, especially because my son's from here,
right?
And I'm using words that he understands more.
Right.
So.
Your son was born here in New York.
My son was born in New
Nixon
York.
5, baby.
Yeah, 100%.
Your son is Nixon 5.
Listen, I was saying this to someone the other day. I don't care about basketball that much.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been passively watching the Knicks since I moved here. And, you know, like, I really appreciated being in New York and seeing what it meant to the city. I thought it was a beautiful vibe.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge basketball fan. I'm a football fan.
Yeah.
It's soccer, you know?
Yeah.
But my son's going to grow up here, and I think about when I was a kid and how my dad introduced me to Liverpool FC, which is my football club.
Yeah.
And you know, what that meant for, like, a father-son. You know, it's a big thing. You pass down the club.
Yeah.
So I was thinking about it, watching the Knicks, and I was like, yeah, this is, you know, my son's not going to care about a New York soccer team,
right?
You know, so I'm like, this is what I'm gonna do with him. I'm gonna take him to Madison Square. He's gonna get to see the game, and this will be like, So it
cool.
It drew me in, man. Yeah.
I got drawn into just because all the excitement in the last couple of weeks with them winning.
Crazy.
I'm not into sports at all.
Yeah.
But I watched more basketball in the last 2 weeks or a couple weeks ago than I've ever watched in my life.
Same.
And it's been crazy, and it brought up a part of New York energy that has been lost for a while.
Yeah.
Or maybe you find it in small pockets, but it brought out like there was a emergence of New York energy from the ground.
Yeah.
Of like what you might call wild.
Yeah.
Was me calling junior high school.
Right.
Like all this shit you see, yo, suck my dick, nigga. I'll fuck you. I was like, oh, this is how I grew up.
Yeah.
This sounds familiar.
So I've been living here for 8 years, but I've been coming to New York since late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah.
So I caught the tail end of that era. Of New York. Like the first time I came, actually, the tunnel was shut. Not permanently, you know, it used to shut down. Like,
many times.
Yeah,
the
so
nightclub,
the
the
first
tunnel
time,
nightclub.
I went here and I wanted to go to the tunnel, and it was shut.
Yeah.
Then the second time I came, it was like a 102, I think, and it shut for good.
Yeah.
The second time.
Yeah.
And Speed was like.
Yeah, Speed was the spot. Yeah.
So I caught that like tail end of that.
The
New
real
York.
grimy.
Yeah.
Grimy, but still like. I have trouble explaining. It's hard for me to explain New York to people. Like, if an old woman was getting harassed on a train, you'd see a lot of thugs be like, "What the fuck you doing, man?" Like, and it's like, wait, which ones should I be scared of? You know,
right.
Like people will step up and help, but it won't sound pretty.
The thing is, I never felt in any way like in danger or like threatened or like. I never felt, and I was, when I first came here, I stayed with my ex's family, and they lived in the 50s in East Flatbush.
Yeah, wow.
So I was like right in the hood.
Yeah.
Like, my closest subway station that we would walk to was Sutter Avenue in Brownsville. So I remember going to Picking Ave and doing the mixtape shopping and all of that like 25 years ago. So it was tough, but I never felt like I was in any danger. I never felt like.
Look, anyone could get robbed
Of course.
randomly. Right? Anyone could get robbed randomly.
Yeah.
A guy down on his luck wants to steal your Walkman. It could happen.
Right.
The
Your
real
Walkman?
trouble in New York.
Did you say Walkman?
Huh?
Did you say steal your Walkman?
Yeah, I was talking about when I was growing up.
Oh, when you were growing up.
When I was growing up, yeah.
Got
Not
it.
now.
Okay, I'm just checking.
Not now.
I'm just checking.
Not now. But the real trouble in New York is when you get involved with street shit.
Right.
And then to take it even further, if you're involved in street shit, it's did you or are you about to fuck up my money?
Yeah.
Or are you about to fuck with my family?
Yeah.
Other than that,
Yeah.
just don't be an idiot rocking tons of gold. And
Right.
Then you're just looking for it.
And I think coming from a city like London, we have that big city that big city mentality of just like understanding how to navigate through like hostile environments.
Exactly.
You know. So I think for me when I came here, like I was never wearing jewelry. I was never like, actually I did wear Averex first time I came here, which I felt ridiculous walking through Brooklyn, being like, I should probably not be wearing this.
Wait, what? Because somebody might steal it, or you just didn't feel right? Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
Averex back then, yeah.
Yeah, it was a thing. And the same in London. I got chased off a night bus with my Averex.
What's a night bus?
So before the
Rocky?
I think it's a double-decker bus.
Uh-huh.
But it's the evening ones.
But
So
you drive them at night.
yeah.
Why
So,
do they differentiate by day and night?
because
I
I don't know.
Is it the same bus?
No, actually,
Is it the same
years
bus?
since
No,
I've
the
been.
day bus is for the day.
They just they just put an N in front of it. So like when I lived in Holston,
Oh, it's an
the
N-word
bus was
bus.
the 18. The bus was the
Do
18
you
that
guys
went up
put
to
a
Holston.
KN like night?
When it hit night, it was the N18.
Okay, so
But that
it
bus was
probably-
notorious. That like people got robbed on that bus all the time.
It was probably just lesser service at night, so they
Right, but also because our tubes don't run overnight.
right.
They stop.
Oh,
at
the
midnight.
buses do.
Yeah, but the buses do. So when the tubes would
Oh.
stop at like midnight, you would have the night bus service.
Rocky, he's saying tubes.
In here, there's a little, they were like trying to figure out what he was saying.
Yeah, tube. They say
It sounded-
tube.
But I have
tube.
experienced that being in London and the tube stopping at midnight, and and the bars close pretty early too.
Yeah, so the difference between, here there's like a real gray area between bars and clubs. You might go to a lounge that goes till like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Whereas for us, it's like the bars close at 11 and then you
Yeah.
go to a club.
Oh, all the bars close at 11. All the pubs.
I've been here for 8 years, so I don't know what the
No, I'm
rules
talking
are
about-
now.
Oh,
But
in
yeah,
London
but
it
yeah,
might-
back
might
in
have
the
changed,
everything
yeah.
was like, bars shut
Interesting.
11.
Probably because the tube stopped running.
Right.
Nobody
Although
wants to take that night bus home.
there are certain tubes now that run overnight on Fridays and Saturdays.
No.
Yeah.
They had to.
Yeah.
Because nightlife.
But nightlife is dying in London.
The subways in London or the tubes in London, the way you could stop a subway here and get it to reopen for you, you can't do that in London.
Why? What happens?
It closes really hard. Like the doors are not as
Like my heart.
rickety.
Just like my heart.
Your heart is closed.
You know what I like
Hard.
about the subways here?
Pause.
What I like about the subways here is you can see the dirt and the grime on the seat. 'Cause It's plastic.
Right.
So you can look.
Oh,
and be
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm not sitting there.
Yeah.
Right? You can get on the train in London.
Yeah, because
and
it's like
it's like
upholstery
fabric,
cushion.
right.
Yeah.
You don't know
Yeah.
what you're sitting in.
Nah, and
You
then
know?
the wetness could be underneath and you squish down in it.
Yeah, yeah.
So is there a way to test the seat before you sit down?
Kind of. You can, if you hit it, like
Yeah.
you'll see the shit that comes.
Yeah,
out.
that's not
dust
Yeah,
and-
in New York, yeah, at least it's
Yeah,
you
you
can
can see
literally
it.
see
See
like
it.
a little pool of something and be like, oh,
Right.
I'm not gonna sit there.
Right.
Yo,
right.
you seen these Norwegians on the train
No.
because of World Cup?
No.
They were all sitting on the train doing that rowing shit.
Oh yeah. I saw them in Times Square doing that.
Bro, I said, yo, listen. I seen some last night. They were at the Comedy Cellar.
Yeah.
I said, yo, we respect your energy.
Yeah.
I understand how excited you are, but like, there's straight up bums, homeless crackheads with
Yeah,
their
yeah.
dick out that won't sit on that floor.
Yeah.
Why y'all sitting on the subway floor? You wildin'.
Norwegian men?
Huh?
Norwegian men?
Yeah, they do this shit where they like get ready for the game and they all row together.
Oh.
They did it in Times Square, like on the steps. They did it at the game. But then I seen them sitting on the floor of the subway doing it.
Oh, man.
And they're
Maybe
going
the
home
wrong
with a
tube.
STD.
You got to understand something. You know, like the stereotype of like white girls sitting on the floor out the front
Yes,
of clubs
yes.
and stuff, right? Eating their food
Yes.
on the floor. Like, you got to remember, Norwegian people are the whitest of white people.
Oh, yes.
So
I've been there.
they'll sit on the subway floor.
Yeah.
It's not a thing. For them.
No,
Like,
but the streets of Norway are very clean.
very clean. Norway's
The-
probably one of the cleanest places I've ever been
The subway floors have never been cleaned.
at. Yeah.
Do you know that when you get on the subway, you're actually stepping on 3 inches of grime? You think that's just the floor? That's bum cum.
Don't say
Oh,
bum cum.
you know the worst thing I've ever seen on the subway?
Not bum cum.
Because it relates to that.
Yeah.
Bro, it was during COVID when everything was a bit like
Yeah.
wild anyway. And I'm on the train, there's a few of us, and and again, you know, being from a big city, you can always tell the difference when you see like homeless people or like, I don't even say homeless because it's not about them being homeless, but like, you know, like people that's down and out,
Yeah.
addicts, you can tell the difference between a heroin addict and a crack addict, right? Heroin addicts, half the time you don't need to be concerned. You know,
Yep.
they're sleepy. Crack addicts more likely.
Fucking fidgety.
Right.
Yeah.
So I see these two guys in the corner, and I could see that they were on dope, right? They were kind of like nodding off.
Yeah.
So I wasn't even paying any attention. And then suddenly we get to my stop. We're on the J train by Gates Ave, and everybody runs up and goes to jump off the train. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I turn around. One guy's bent over the seat with his pants down. The other guy's just holding his dick, looking at everybody as if to say, you know, this is happening. Like, you guys can stay or get off.
God.
I got off the train. And
These are the ones, the dope heads?
Yeah. And I got off the train and I felt bad because I was like, did I just witness like an assault? Or did I just witness like, because, I didn't know what the
interesting.
genuinely, like, I've seen violence happen on the subway.
Yeah.
I've seen violence happening, like,
We don't know if the guy bent over was a willing party.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Because if that was a man and a woman, I feel like somebody would have stepped in,
Yeah.
You would
So I
think.
got off and I was just like, yo,
Yeah.
that disturbed me more than any kind of violence I've ever seen on the subway.
That's very interesting. Also, best advice, mindyourbusiness.com.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
I want you to think about it after.
Yeah.
If I should have did something. Don't do something.
Nah.
Unless somebody was like screaming for help.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was doped up. Maybe he just like, oh, this guy's so sleepy.
Right.
I'm gonna have sex with him.
It was
Cause I listen, if I'm gonna be a heroin addict, I'm gonna get AIDS one way or another.
What's the other way you're gonna get it?
The dope fiends get it by sharing needles, like my Uncle Chewy. Or gay sex.
Shout out to Uncle Chewy.
Or sex. So you could do needles, gay sex, or sex.
Thank you so much for clearing that up.
Yeah.
Zach.
I think that might be the
That-
order in which it's most common to transmit it to.
Needles.
Needles, gay sex.
Well, needles was the first way.
Right.
And then the most, I guess, easiest. It's
Yeah.
literally putting it
You are
in your
literally
bloodstream.
right into your bloodstream, yeah.
Gay sex, which I don't know much about, you gotta tear the lining. And
Which is more common in
the
keep
fluids
going.
gotta get in there.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was I saying?
Did I sign
Something
up?
about bum cum.
Is this what I signed up
This
to talk about?
this podcast doesn't have a clear voice yet.
It's the best kind of podcast.
It kind of goes all over the place. If we want to get into heroin, gay sex, then we have to get into it. But what we were saying was, I've been repping UK
Yeah.
music since '99. Bro, this shit will not stick here.
I know, it's crazy.
It's so upsetting and disturbing.
I'll tell you what the problem is.
Yeah.
I know exactly what the problem is.
Okay.
The shit that gets championed here
Yeah.
is the wrong shit.
Correct.
I speak to people and they're like, yeah, I don't really like that UK rap. And then they'll
Yeah.
reference the UK rappers that they know.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, of course you don't like that.
Yeah.
And especially it's like understanding the audience, right? So it's like, if you're talking to a hip hop head, somebody whose favorite rappers are Kiss,
Yeah.
like, or even like, like the Pharoah Monch fans, they're like, the real hip hop heads, you can't try and pitch to them one of these grime rappers. Like, they're not going to respect it. So it's like trying to understand the audience who's actually going to. That's why, like, when Giggs came over here and Giggs is running around with Mano and Jim Jones, and like, that made sense. That's
You're skipping a big part. You're skipping a big part.
Go on.
Who got Giggs his first interviews over here ever?
I'm sure it was you.
That was Cipha Sounds.
I'm sure it was you.
Let me tell you something. I brought Giggs over. He was doing interviews, barely speaking. Because remember, he didn't speak a lot back in the day.
Right.
I introduced Mano and Giggs.
Yeah.
I did. Their friendship,
And that makes sense though.
100%.
That's where like that's where like you're putting like for like.
I brought Giggs to the studio to meet Mano,
Yeah.
and they've been friends ever since.
Yeah.
To the point where I get jealous of how much they hang out without me. Now, mind you, me and Giggs have this hilarious relationship of anytime I see him with Mano, I talk shit.
Right.
Like, oh, y'all hanging out. I'm never in town when Giggs is here.
Right.
So me and him have this funny thing.
Yeah.
But like, that connection is literally two of the same. They cut from the same cloth.
Right, 100%.
Now, Giggs is a lot quieter than Mano's mad out there, funny.
Yeah.
Giggs is kind of serious.
But the music, the style of hip hop, it makes sense.
Bro, and then like,
Bro, I know you through UK rappers. I know you through Mega and Mayhem.
crazy.
That's how we met.
Crazy. Mega Mayhem, man, that's one of my biggest regrets in life.
Yeah.
Those kids. Like, I was into Soul Solid.
Yeah.
Mind you, I'm going to the club back in the day with Tim West. Tim Westwood brought us out there.
Yeah.
And then I would hang with him, do his radio show.
Yeah.
He's in a bit of hot water lately, but
Yeah.
I understand. He's in hot water.
Yeah.
I still can never take away what people have done for me.
No, 100%.
Even if they
100%.
You know what I mean?
Look, man, nobody is all good or all bad, you know? There's
Yeah.
people who have done some terrible things who have also done some great things for other people and vice versa.
Yeah,
Right? Like
100%.
Yeah.
There's people that hate me, and I'm the nicest guy in the world. So I was going over there, right? So I got into like Soul Solid and all that stuff. What's Soul Solid? Is that garage?
Yeah, that was like a point where garage was kind of morphing into grime.
Into grime.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Wait, garage is more like
Well, the early garage was just like sped up house music.
house music.
But then they started to MC over it.
Right.
And it kind of got that like dancehall influence.
Right. Well, everything.
And then
I'm gonna
it,
get
like-
into all that too.
Yeah.
But wait, what's jungle, and what's the other one?
Drum and bass?
Drum and bass.
All right, so they're the same music. Drum and bass is for white people, jungle is for black people. No, don't.
Hilarious.
Basically, no. Look, I'll break that down more.
That's fucking.
It's like jungle. Jungle was basically break beats
Yep.
sped up with
Sped up.
with dancehall vocals.
Okay,
over
got
the top
it.
of it, right?
So a lot of the aim and break.
Yeah,
That people talk about.
It's basically aim and break,
Yeah.
real subby kind of bass,
Yeah.
and then like a super cat a cappella.
Right.
You know, and that was jungle. And it was jungle to us is funny because when it hit the US, it was in like rave. It was considered like rave.
Yeah,
Whereas
yeah.
for us, jungle got played next to hip hop and
Hood,
reggae.
yeah, it's
you
hood.
know? But then as jungle kind of evolved and like the more kind of Caribbean audience in London started listening to more garage, drum and bass became a thing where it became more instrumental, it became more techie.
Wait, jungle was first.
Jungle was first. Drum and bass was basically like, and you know what, there's gonna be people that love drum and bass that's gonna hate me for this.
Yeah.
Drum and bass is basically gentrified jungle.
Okay, got it. It's
Kind of
it's
what
fine.
dubstep
Yeah.
was to grime.
Yeah,
It was
Well,
like
I also like there's like a weird version of EDM that's called trap.
Right.
I'm like,
right.
no,
It's-
this is trap.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
So drum and bass was. I mean, and there was crossover moments, but like what jungle was to begin with and what drum and bass ended up as is
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. When okay, so then there's garage, Soul Solid Crew, all that stuff.
Yeah.
And then so I'm in the club in London listening to that.
Yeah.
I'm like, this shit is fire. I always loved up-tempo music.
Right.
I mean, I
Right.
love Black Moon, Smith & Wesson, all
Yeah.
down-tempo.
Yeah.
But I'm also one of those guys that loves up-tempo.
Right.
So I go to clubs where there's like,
Yeah.
what I love about London, especially back then, is the hood had a lot of up-tempo
100%.
dance music.
Yeah.
Where in New York has the stronghold on defining hip hop.
Yeah.
And New York, we claim it and hold it tight, dear to our heart.
Yeah.
But there's also a lot of places in America where up-tempo shit works. Miami,
Yeah.
Chicago,
Yeah.
Detroit has Ghetto Tech.
Yeah.
So there is Jersey right here across the
Yeah.
river. Jersey has Jersey House,
Yeah.
Baltimore Club.
Yeah.
But they just don't get mixed in with hip hop, even though they
It's a
are
separate,
hip
it's a
hop.
separate scene. Yeah.
Yeah, but it is hip hop.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm in London. Then I start getting into grime.
Yeah.
So the Merkle Man, right? Is that grime?
Jammer. Yeah.
All right, Jammer. He came to my radio show.
Yeah.
Skepta when I was on Sirius.
Right.
Skepta came through.
Yeah.
Jammer. What else? We need some more girls in here.
Oh,
we
yeah,
need some
yeah,
more
yeah.
girls in here. What is that?
Dun,
That's
dun. Oh man, who made that? Record?
Many men,
Too many men.
too many men, too many. Come on, Rocky.
I don't know this one.
Rocky, but this
I'm sure that was that
Too
Skepta
many
record.
men, too many
A
men.
Boy Better Know record.
Too many
boy better know. Yeah, BBK.
Yeah. Which is Skepta, his brother
BBK.
Jamie.
Yeah, Jamie. I love Jamie.
Yeah. Oh, Jamie's one of the most interesting people you could ever meet.
Yeah, personally or
Yeah, just
music-wise?
personally, like he's
Yeah.
like he's my favorite person from the grime world.
Yeah.
Like he's the way he approaches his art and the way he approaches like the business side of his art and who he is.
Yeah.
He just thinks on a different level.
Tell me
man. I got a lot of
anything you
time
know
for that
about
guy.
grime, Rocky.
Is okay. I'm gonna ask. Is grime?
Oh, hold on.
Promo time.
Hold your thought, Rocky.
Promo time.
Do you know what time it is, Snips?
I'm guessing it's promo time.
Promo time. Ladies and gentlemen, I put snooze. That's going to hit again. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Cipha Sounds. I have a new 30-minute comedy special out right now. Shout out to LOL Network. Shout out to Kevin Hart. Shout out to Jack Vaughn and the whole nice guy. Oh, I forgot the name of your company. I'm so sorry. No disrespect. I have a 30-minute comedy special out right now on LOL Network's YouTube. It's called Likeable. I'm telling jokes on there. I finally have something out on the internet so people could fucking believe that I'm a stand-up comedian as a full-time job. Fucking damn it. It's called Likeable. And go check it out, LOL Network. What do you got coming up, Snips?
Funny enough, we were just talking about Mega and Mayhem. I actually have an EP coming out with Mega that I produced.
For real?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to get into that.
Yes.
Congrats. What's that
Thank you.
called?
It's called Nothing to Declare.
Shit,
And
I love those guys.
I'm going to tell you right now.
Yeah.
Mega is rapping like
I already know.
like the best he's ever been.
I already know.
Like this. So he did an EP recently with another producer called K-Night.
Yeah.
So we're putting out a record together with my EP on one side and his on the
Fire.
other. But like he's
Fire.
Yeah, he's rapping his ass off right now.
Fire, bro. Okay, so what were you saying, Rocky?
Okay, you asked me about grime.
Grime.
Okay.
Yeah.
So during
Fix your hair.
Yeah, just wanted to fix
Oh,
it.
I like what you guys got in the
There's
background.
no lighting in here.
It's okay.
But I appreciate it anyway.
It's just for this. It's just for today.
That's all right. So during the pandemic, I got really into French music because everything you two were just saying sounded like
Did you say French?
French.
yeah, really. So like French rap and like French pop music. And I think there was this guy Grimes. Is that a singer? You know?
Yeah. I know what you're saying.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I know what you're saying. You're not saying anything that we're talking
You
about.
asked me what I know about grime, and I know that when I got really into French music,
Yes.
there was an artist named Grime,
Yes.
and I liked him.
Okay.
No, grime music is. How would you describe grime music?
I would say
Because there's some people over in your parts that say it's not hip hop or rap.
Yeah, I mean, look, I think, man, I got into a big argument about
Yeah,
this. That
it's
we did a whole like this kid called Marvin Sparks that we did this whole like podcast episode thing on Jump Off TV about it. I would say grime at its core is a hybrid of it comes from sound system culture, right?
Yeah.
It comes from dancehall culture.
So it's hip hop.
Hybrided in with dance music culture, right? Rave culture. Like, but I
They're
think
rapping.
they're right. But then you could say it's are they rapping or are they toasting? Like,
Oh,
like
I see
you know,
what you're
so,
saying.
So it's like
I see what you're saying. Well, I have an answer for that. They're
right.
rapping.
So I think so. Here's the thing.
They're
right?
rapping.
Right. Here's the thing. My thing is this: is that at the very early stages, it would be hard to say that it's hip hop. So the lineage that it took didn't necessarily come through a hip hop like culturally.
The music.
But it would be disingenuous to say that like the artists who were like the prime grime artists that, you know, is like the Skeptors, the JMEs, the whoever, you know, they were equally, if not more, influenced by American hip hop, right?
100%.
Those guys were obviously at the time. You think about early 2000s, they were listening to G Unit, they were listening to Dipset, they were
Of
listening
course.
to
Those guys
to
I know.
D-Block, you know.
Yeah, you know them, right?
I know them.
But
Skepta and them.
No,
I
know
could see.
Dipset.
Oh, okay.
I could see a form of grime where they're kind of just what we call toasting, which is Jamaicans, Caribbeans just kind of talking over the music.
Because you got to understand, and again, like hip hop, like grime was a live performance more so than it was about putting out records. So it was you go to the club and you got the DJs playing a rhythm and you got X amount of people, and it's not even necessarily about spitting the
illest, but I get it. That makes sense.
It's hyping the crowd up, right?
Yeah.
But I think something that's important to highlight here, right? And I think this is where London like street culture gets kind of like
murky,
misunderstood by the American audience, is that we had everything you see now, like the drill stuff and everything, that came through the grime lineage, right?
Yes.
It was influenced by hip hop music, but it came through the grime lineage, which came through like dancehall and dance music, like house music, like garage music or whatever. Dancehall's at the center of everything.
Yes.
Our hip hop scene, our grime scene, everything. You can't take away
100%
music and dancehall culture. But simultaneously to this, on this side, we had a hip hop scene.
100%.
Like we had a hip hop scene where I was a part of that scene. We didn't even care about grime.
Right.
We thought they would, like, we did not rate that. It wasn't until like Kano and Getz and Wretch and those guys came out, they were like, oh man, these guys are really actually spitting.
Spitting lyrics.
Because in 2003, when that was popping, we were listening to Skinny Man, and,
Skinny
Kalashnikov.
Man. Skinny Man, fuck the dollar. I'm all about the pound. Come on, bro.
Come on.
Why you testing me?
But this is also, right,
Rocky.
so you had this
I don't
divide.
want to be tested on that.
You had this divide where like these two worlds didn't speak, and the reason Mega and Mayhem could have really taken it is because they sat in this space where they were very much hip hop artists.
100%.
But they sat in this space where they could have been embraced by both, and they could have been like they were ahead of their time. If you think about what the artists have done now and how they've managed to penetrate the States,
100%.
it's like it's what they were doing from
100%.
You know?
Bro, I'm in London. I'm listening to all the grime shit. Now, with me, I recognize hood wherever I go.
Right.
Is this hip hop? Not 100% the way we call it hip hop, but there's elements of it, but it's all hood.
And it's culturally, it's socially, it's the same thing.
100%.
Yeah.
I think I know a grime. Like, I think I figured out a grime song.
Okay.
Is because you said grime is talking over a beat, right?
Oh, this is not going well. Go ahead.
Is it, that song that's like everyone falls in love sometimes, but
No,
then,
that's dancehall music.
That's a dancehall record.
all right. Well, I took a risk and I tried. You can't take that away from me.
So that's literally dancehall reggae music. So I'm over there, right? And I'm loving all the stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm bringing it back home with me. Bro, I can show you CDs of, bro, I got vinyl.
Right.
Like this, a stack like this, two-step.
Right.
Which I thought was two-step.
Two-step was garage, basically.
Bro, I love.
Yeah. Yeah.
I went to a shop, hours I was in there just finding shit I like. Not just give me what's hot. Like, I listened to it. Bro, I still have the stack. I know exactly where it is in my record collection.
They're probably
right?
worth a lot of money right now.
Bro, I love them shits. And I can see, like, they were, like, not the best quality. I'm like, oh, this is all indie street music.
Yeah.
Right? So then I'm going over there. So Skepta, Jammer, I met Kano back then, a whole bunch of these guys. I met Gigs, all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
Then I'm over there with Mos Def. I don't remember if Talib Kweli was there, but I was doing something with Mos Def. And Mega and Mayhem were in the crowd.
Right.
Mega and Mayhem are these two Nigerian brothers from London. I mean, they spent time in New York.
Yeah, they went to school in
Staten Island.
Yeah.
So, bro, these kids, I found these kids. I mean, I didn't find them. They found me.
Yeah.
But they were so fire where they had, this is why you could get into a club with your accent.
Right.
They had the illest, New Yorky, fabulous swag with the English accent.
Yeah.
No brainer.
Yeah.
Like, I'm telling you, if I was a little older at the time and a little more experienced, it would have been a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Here's how I fucked up. I was working at Tommy Boy at the time, me and my brother Jamal.
Right.
We tried to sign them. It was all international problems, their parents. But when we tried to sign them, they didn't want to sign the Tommy Boy.
Right.
Bro, I had freestyles from them. I was playing on the radio.
I remember you were playing the special delivery.
Special delivery.
Freestyle,
Bro, Busta Rhymes called me like, who the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Right? So now, I'm young, they're young.
Yeah.
They don't want to sign the deal with Tommy Boy.
Yeah.
Because they want to be Rockefeller.
Yeah.
Whatever. What was hot at the time? Rockefeller, Murder Inc., Dipset.
Rough Riders.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Looking back, like, I'm like a young kid. So I'm like, no, we're going to make our own Rough Riders.
Right.
We're going to make our own Rockefeller.
Yeah.
They're from London. They want to sign with the big.
Yeah.
All me and Jamal had to do was switch it up, manage them, get them a deal.
Yeah.
Or they eventually ended up getting down with Dipset, then with Kanye.
But then I think when the Rockefeller split happened...
No, they got caught up. They got caught up.
But then also there's the whole other fallout with Jewel.
Yeah, all that shit. But I'm talking about music, right?
Yeah.
I can't get into like the street shit.
Yeah.
They hurt my feelings.
Right.
Not wanting to sign with me.
Yeah.
So I took it personally and I said, fuck them.
Right.
And I really should have just been like, oh, we'll just manage them.
Yeah.
Get them, whatever I got to do to get them over here.
Right.
And I think it would have fucking murdered.
I think so too.
I think it would have murdered.
They're still the only artists here. Like, obviously, there's mad UK artists that people know here. But like, when I'm speaking to like man them, like people that's really from the hood, and I say I'm from London, it's still the first artist. They're like, oh, you remember them SAS guys with Dipset? Like, it's the first.
Yo, I have this CD, and I was calling them the London Boys.
Right.
And they were like, nah, we SAS.
Right.
And we were like, what the fuck is SAS? We didn't know at the time. What the fuck is SAS?
Right.
But my CD literally still says the London Boys.
Yeah.
And they fucking, what was I saying? They had it. What was I saying, Rocky?
Something, I don't know, because I wanted to just say to you something because you were feeling bad about not signing those
I was
guys.
very hurt.
Oh, yeah, and I wanted to just let you know that every rejection is a redirection, so.
I love that.
Don't feel bad.
But anyway, I should have still kept because, bro, they could rap their fucking asses off. Oh, I know what I was going to say. Yeah. Okay, so I remember I was telling Westwood about them.
Yeah. And
Westwood was like, at that time, not playing a lot of UK shit.
At all.
There was not a lot of UK shit breaking through.
Yeah.
And then I don't know how much I want to say I influenced them.
Yeah.
But I'm like, bro, you playing all our shit. I'm going out every night while I'm hanging out in London. You got some shit over here.
Yeah.
There's some shit going down.
Yeah.
And then I remember when he switched, he started doing those freestyles.
Yeah.
And all the UK artists started popping off.
Yeah.
Okay, so then they got caught up in some whatever situation they got. But I always that was like I have two regrets. I didn't go on tour with Rihanna, and I didn't figure out how to stay with SS. I think they would have been the fucking biggest shit.
I think they would have been the ones that did it. Yeah.
Swaggy.
Yeah.
Rhyme they could have battled anybody.
Yeah.
Oh, so the thing in New York, in America, but New York mostly, they just can't accept that there's hip hop anywhere else.
Yeah.
They have a big fucking problem. We have too much of a chip on our shoulder to respect music from anywhere else.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you how much I represented. I played the shit on the radio. I played Crept and Conan. I play what's the other shit? Gigs all the time. Yeah. I would find a way to mix their shit in.
Yeah.
Whether it be like Crept and Conan have French Montana on it. It's no brainer. French and Chinks.
Yeah.
No brainer.
Yeah.
Right? But then I'm going and I'm getting into then I'm into funky house.
Yeah.
Right? Just all the different genres that come out of UK.
Yeah.
I have boom. So
See,
then
I think, but you have an ear where you understand it in its context, and I think that's a problem with the New York audience, and not just the New York audience, but the American audience in general. Like, even if you think about in the 2000s when the Southern stuff really started to pop in New York, you can't listen to Jeezy with the same ear that you're listening to Jadakiss.
Okay.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's not to say either artist is better or worse.
The issue with that, not the issue. There's two reasons why that worked.
Right.
A lot of people from up north have family down south.
Right.
So you go visit your family for the summer
and
you connect with it. The biggest thing about Southern music, which I also was a part of, this episode's about me bragging. I'm on tour with Lil' Kim.
Yeah.
I'm traveling everywhere.
You was Lil' Kim's tour DJ? I've never heard you mention that.
No,
before.
I mentioned it once or twice.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
I'm all over the country. I'm going to more places with Lil' Kim than even Biggie went at the time because everyone wanted to see if she really had that fat poom poom.
Right.
So she's getting booked everywhere.
Yeah.
So I'm going a DJ's a DJ.
Yeah.
We trade in records. I'm coming down with a box of New York shit. They giving me Southern shit.
Right.
I start playing it in the tunnel like Master P and all that shit. All the drug dealers that drive down south
Right.
to hustle and come back know what I'm playing. So we had a connection.
Right.
And so like 100 to 200 dudes would be like, oh shit, he playing that shit that pops down there.
Right.
Then Flex is like, why are they reacting to that?
Yeah.
Then Miss Master P put out the movie.
Yeah.
Then the South fucking took over.
So we need to blame you for that.
You do have to blame me.
Okay.
But New York gave up its control when that started to happen.
Yeah.
But we had a reign forever, bro.
Yeah.
We'll be back.
Well,
Nixon 5.
Do you know what's funny? I think that where London can do that, and you're seeing it happen with the drill scene, is in the same way you say that a lot of New Yorkers have family down south, a lot of Caribbean New Yorkers have family in London.
Why, Rocky?
Right?
Why is he jumping ahead?
I think it's just you know when you're having a conversation with someone and you're so excited to say something.
I'm getting to that.
Right. Can I ask what's the difference? Is dubstep and two-step? Not to jump ahead. Is dubstep and two-step?
No, that's
is
not
that
jumping
the
ahead.
same?
That's going back, but that's fine. Dubstep and two-step are 100% not related at all. Go ahead.
No,
You
no,
can
they're
see
not.
Why I would think that.
The
Two-step.
step makes you think of it.
No, the
Yeah.
dub and the two, like two.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
I
Yeah.
never thought.
Never
that.
thought
There
of
you go.
that. Dub is two, like double.
Yeah.
It's not related though.
No, it's not related.
No.
But I fully understand how you got there.
Thank you.
On paper, you're making sense.
Yeah.
But if you but on paper you're making sense, Rock. But audio wise, listen. I got
That's
21 seconds to flow.
That's
while
two-step.
you are watching me, and then. See the difference?
Yeah,
That's
but so which
actually-
one was the second one?
Dubstep is the second one.
Dubstep is
Yeah.
like now I know. That's dubstep. Got it. Thank you for clearing that.
So,
Horrible.
Okay, I will tell you one more thing I did,
Yeah.
and then we're gonna get into what I say Caribbean, you say Caribbean.
Yeah.
I'm in London. I'm doing something. I bump into Westwood. We hanging out. I go to a club. Now there's a period in time in London. I want to say 2012,
Yeah.
where the Jamaicans were what we call wildin'. Jamaicans took it to a whole nother level of crime where there was bodies in the street.
Yeah.
Where the government, because y'all government out there is very peculiar about way the country looks outside of England. So they said, hey, MI5, go get these fucking Jamaicans off the street. So a lot of Jamaicans got deported.
Yeah.
A lot of Jamaicans went to jail.
Yeah.
A lot of Jamaicans went underground.
Yeah.
In that period of time, because the Caribbean is the fucking nucleus of all the shit we love.
100%.
That's why the connection, the New York, Toronto, Jamaica, London triangle or whatever shape that. What would that be? 4 point.
Square.
No, but it's not even though. It's not even.
Maybe
It's not like squares. All four sides are maybe like a
rhombus.
the rhombus of that
Rhombus.
that all stem. Jamaica
Yeah.
is the fucking
100%.
of
And it's why I
everything.
tell people when I meet people here, see when I talk hip hop here, I was humble myself when I talk to New Yorkers, right? But there's nothing that annoys me more when I meet somebody from fucking Ohio or wherever,
Yeah.
be like, you're from London. What do you know about hip hop?
Bro,
Because
I
for me,
know.
I'm like,
The fuck
probably more than you.
more than you.
You know, like I
fuckface.
think outside of New York, with the exception of like, Philly and the surrounding kind of bigger cities, London probably has a deeper rooting in. And when I say hip hop, look, I'm not taking away from Atlanta. Or,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about what we know as hip hop, that New York cultural kind of like.
Yeah.
Like London had a closer link with that than a lot of
100%.
major American cities.
100%.
You know, and that is Jamaica is responsible for that. It's that
Bro,
connection.
every every Jamaican has a cousin in Toronto and London and Jamaica and Brooklyn. Like it all. So this stems to what I'm saying. There was a part where the Jamaicans got shut down and they were quiet in London, in the streets. Talking about the street. Nigerians coming up, right? Now, Nigerians, their crime at the time, from me being an outside looking in,
419.
What's that?
Ford.
419.
419. Yeah.
That's my birthday. What are you saying? What are you saying?
419.
What is 419?
It's the term they use for fraud.
For
fraud.
Oh, fraud.
Yeah.
Correct.
So we're talking about the different types of crime.
So their crime is checks, credit cards,
bank
scams.
Yeah.
So just as bad, but not blood in the streets.
Right.
So now I'm in London 2012. The Nigerians are at the bottle to tables with the bottles.
Yeah.
Now, here's what's so weird. Sorry, guys. This episode is fucking. You got to do a Venn diagram. Now, here's the thing.
Diagram.
There's a lot of black people in the UK and London. They're either Caribbean or African.
Yeah.
But all of them use Caribbean slang.
Yeah.
Because Caribbean slang is the street slang
of London. Yeah. Bro, I have to censor myself here.
Yeah.
Because I would sound ridiculous to Americans. And listen, there's a difference between...
If you talk slang, you sound like you're making fun of Jamaicans.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But that's just normal
don't
street
get me
slang.
wrong, right? Like, it's like, in the same way that, say, like, a white kid who was, like, street adjacent in New York, he would use, you know, what we would consider African-American slang. He would say, yo, what's
of
up?
Course.
What's up?
Yeah,
You know, but he's not going to be like, yo, son, whatever. Like, you know, he's not going to be extreme with it.
Well, I mean,
and
some are.
Some, but in
yeah.
the same way that, like, you know, if you met a white guy from London who's like, yo, why you there on my, like, he sounds ridiculous, right? But for me to be like, if I was to be like, yeah, I'm with the man them, or, you know, that's my brethren, or well, go on, Ciph, you good? Like, that's a normal way that we talk.
100%.
I would sound crazy to Americans talking like that. I would get called Chet Hanks immediately.
You gotta be yourself.
Don't conform. You gotta educate. Jamaican slang is street slang in London.
100%. 100%.
Now, you could be straight Ghanaian, and you say "Wagwan," what am them?
Yeah,
it's just the talk.
100%.
Right? So, Rocky, I'm in London.
Okay.
They're playing the banj.
Right.
Boom, 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 boom. Oliver Twist, Oliver Twist, right? And then they're playing some Wizkid.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
And Wes was like, oh, this is Afro beats. Or maybe not, maybe they didn't even say Afro beats at the time, but this is like some Nigerian shit.
Yeah.
And the connection then, we could get deeper. We don't have time. You'll come back on another episode. The connection of London to Nigeria and Africa and all that stuff.
Yeah.
There's a movement there too. Now, we could say a lot of that might have come from Jamaica also and filtered, but whatever.
100%.
But I gather up all that music. So I'm known in New York for breaking dance hall music in the 02, 03.
Right.
Sean Paul, Give Me the Light.
Yeah.
Wayne Wonder, the Wally. I'm the guy.
Yeah.
Not taking nothing away from Bobby Jabba, all the real guys.
Yeah.
But I'm
You're
the one
guy
that
who crossed
took it
over to the
and primetime mainstream hours on Hot 97.
Yeah.
I get a lot of that credit.
Right.
For example, why they brought Rihanna to me when she was 17.
Yeah.
I was known to break Caribbean music.
Right.
I'm helped make dancehall Caribbean music mainstream in the early days.
Yeah.
I'm listening to Afro beats and I'm like, I'm gonna do it again.
Right.
I hear it.
Yeah.
This is gonna go.
Yeah.
Vision.
I bring it to New York, and now I'm bigger than when I was 2002 era when I was
Yeah.
just trying to break ground. I'm the man on Hot 97.
Yeah.
I start playing Afro beats.
Yeah.
I'm playing shit. Ebro, that piece of shit. Ebro's like, stop playing that. No one knows what the fuck that is.
Yeah.
No, but Ebro, trust me, I'm gonna do it again.
I remember listening to you, one of the podcasts you did with Rosenberg where you were talking about UK music, and Ebro was there and was like, nobody wants to hear that shit, Ciph.
Bro.
I remember hearing it. I remember Ebro saying nobody
Shut
wants
me
to hear
down.
that shit. Yeah.
Bring
And
out Ebros.
huh?
I said, bring them out, Ebros.
Bring them out.
Yeah, he's outside.
Oh, do you know? Oh. So anyway, Ebro shut me down. He was the boss at the time.
Yeah.
But as a program director, he was right. He was like, no one knows what this is.
Yeah.
I'm like, but give me a chance.
Yeah,
Let me break it.
Yeah.
So I go on a podcast, Road. You know the Road podcast, the DJ.
Yeah, that's my guy.
I said, Afro Beats is gonna be the new dance hall of 0203.
Yeah.
It just needs a star.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, what about WizKid? I said, I don't think WizKid is the star I'm looking for as of right now as a Sean Paul.
Yeah.
Sean Paul won because he was light skinned.
Yeah.
His accent wasn't as thick. He made girly songs.
Yeah.
WizKid to me at that time was making girly songs, what we look at now, but they were more traditional of that music.
Yeah.
So I wanted it a tiny bit more commercial.
Yeah.
Whatever. Not sunning the guy.
Yeah.
Somebody takes a clip of me saying Afrobeats has no stars.
Oh, I don't know how that ended
shit. Whoa. Bro, that shit hit the Nigerian Twitter.
Listen. I've been there.
Man,
I've been on the receiving end of that.
Your father.
Yeah.
Your father. Everything's your father's dead. Bro, so my shit went bananas.
Yeah.
I was at home one night. I was literally, my wife and kids were gone.
Yeah.
I was doing some deep cleaning. I pulled the bed forward to vacuum behind the bed. I was like, I never get to clean like this.
Yeah.
And my Instagram and Twitter starts going crazy. I said, fuck this. And I made a video. This is like, when did WizKid kind of pop? 18, 17?
Yeah, maybe a little
15?
bit before, like 15, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going on Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck y'all talking about? I've been championing this music.
Yeah.
And I go to my iTunes and start showing the dates.
Right.
2011, 2012. I'm playing this. I'm showing them all these records. I'm playing a Zuntu and fucking, bro, shut them down. Shut those fuckers down. To the point where I went to London. I ran into this guy. He's like, yo, all the Nigerians that were hating on me apologized. They were like, yo, my bad.
Wow.
Oh, shit, he got receipts.
Yeah.
My bad. I go to London. I meet the guy who put up the post. He's hat in hand. Hey, man, I'm so sorry. I say, yo, what the fuck? And then I start telling him all the shit I did for the UK.
Yeah.
The problem is, US is stuck, especially New York, is stuck on themselves, have a chip on their shoulders, don't think there's cool shit anywhere else. Yeah. UK artists are primarily Caribbean and African, most Jamaican and Nigerian.
Yeah.
The two most stubbornest people on the planet.
Yeah.
New York chip on their shoulder, stubborn Africans and Caribbeans.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nobody's saying, hey, we got this.
Yeah.
A couple things have broken through.
Yeah.
When you try to tell kids in Brooklyn that drill is from London, they want to shoot your face.
Yeah.
Pop Smoke Sound is London.
It's London, yeah. And he said it.
He says it.
Yeah, he
but
said it.
He don't say it in a record. He'll say it in interviews.
Yeah.
So we got to figure out this connection.
But here's my theory on the drill movement in like the Brooklyn drill movement, like Canarsie, Crown Heights, East Flatbush movement, and what's happening in South London, right? Because there's a consistent conversation between who copied who. Because, original drill came from Chicago, whatever. But this sound that we know now, it's not Chicago drill. It's a different thing.
Just
right?
the word drill,
it's a whole different sound. And I don't necessarily think anyone copied anyone. I think if you look at it, right, you've got the same diaspora of people living in the same environment, right? And like, you go to Canarsie or Crown Heights, or you go to Brixton, it's like you've literally got third generation Caribbean kids who grew up listening to the same music, living in similar environments. Of course, you're going to get the same output. So to me, it's like you just got the same thing happening in two different places, and the creative output is very similar.
I can only say for me, I heard it in London first.
Yeah.
But very quickly, when I heard Pop Smoke, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
He doing some London shit,
Yeah.
which I was happy about.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then Brooklyn kids are like, nah, fuck all that. Yeah. I'm like, here we go again.
Yeah.
Guys, come on.
I think also people are obsessed with the street cred behind shit, and that's the thing that, like, whenever I meet people who are like, you're from London, yo, I heard it gets crazy over there. People get shot over there, and I'm like, yeah, bro, I don't care. Like, that's not all London is. Same as not all New York is, and it's like that's the immediate connection of like, yo, where you from in London? How crazy is it?
Yeah.
You know, does this happen? Does this happen? And it's like, bro, I'm in my 40s, man. I don't.
Bro, that's how I.
Like,
that's how
I don't care. Yeah.
That's how I am when I go to Atlanta.
Right.
I think they're trapping at the airport, bro. Like, no, Atlanta's a beautiful place.
Right. And I just think why is that the focal point when people talk about, like, it's like, oh, there's Londoners have a great sense of humor. We have, like,
the greatest TV, the greatest cop shows.
Great comedy, great, like,
Great comedy, great cop shows. People always talk about, oh, the food in London is disgusting. I go,
I just don't know where to eat.
That's like saying the food in New York is disgusting. What are you talking about?
Both of these cities are huge international hubs where you can eat anything you want.
Everything. There's no good pizza in London. I've had great pizza in London.
Right. You just gotta go to the right spot. But I think, like, I don't know, man. Like when Top Boy came out, is this real? Is this what London's really like? And it's like, bro, this is not all London is.
Yeah,
like,
that part.
Yeah. And
you do. We gotta go.
Okay.
You people do put your projects in weird parts, though.
Yeah.
The problem with you people, and I'm being disrespectful.
It's fine.
We keep all our projects together.
Yeah.
Queensbridge is a bunch of buildings.
Nah, you say that though, but like, look at Manhattan. You could be walking up by Lincoln Center and then suddenly 2 blocks, you got those big Amsterdam projects, like in the middle of like.
No, but there's still projects.
Yeah.
You'll throw one building up in a nice neighborhood that's just estates.
Yeah.
Just ghetto as fuck.
Yeah.
What do you think estates are, Rocky?
I think they're the London version of projects.
The London version of...
Are they the London version of projects?
Yes.
You got it.
Yep.
Yeah.
You got it.
Can I ask a question?
Oh, please, by all
finish
means.
this sentence. Pirates of the...
Caribbean?
Ciph?
Well, if you're saying the name of the movie, it's Caribbean.
Hey.
But I say Caribbean.
I say Caribbean if I'm going on vacation.
No, but it's Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, isn't that interesting?
Yeah, it's
Real
Pirates of the
interesting,
Caribbean.
like, mate.
And this, exactly what you've just highlighted there, is why my accent and my vernacular has changed living here.
Yeah.
Because I'm starting to use different words, not because that's how I pronounce them, just because if I'm always hearing them in that particular context, then that's how I say them in that context.
That's right.
You
And then you're going to have you have an American son.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy.
Hey.
That's what we call him, the little American
Hey,
in my house.
Arsenal in 5.
Fuck Arsenal. Fuck Arsenal. Fuck Arsenal. Fuck the Arsenal fans. They're the most insufferable fans in the world. Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them. Liverpool's going to take the league back next year.
Arsenal in 5.
Bring them out, Arsenal fans.
Arsenal in another 5 years, maybe, if they're lucky. Listen, man, our one of the Liverpool.
It's over.
Oh, it's done.
It's done, bro.
I hate them. Fuck.
I know.